these were forest dunes with pines on them and local native plants. And they said that those dunes single-handedly saved the bungalow community in Far Rockaway. Now, what I liked about that was that it was a proven method. And I just wanted to let all the residents here know about that happened. And that's something that I personally would love to see and learn more about and see its viability throughout the peninsula.
Yeah.
Two more questions. From Bell Harbor Properties Association.
I feel the frustration like everyone else. Coming over here tonight, I realize it's 3 months. And what we really thirst for is information. And what Dan's doing from the Wave, I applaud. He's trying to get factual information. I personally think the Parks Department should have some kind of competition. We're in the greatest city in the United States. We have universities with engineers, architects. We should have a design contest where we can come to a hall like this and see various designs and ideas as to how the boardwalk will be handled, how baffles can be put in that will hold back the seas and deal with things, how much sand they actually feel we need. So we have a comprehensive idea. We're not all architects and engineers. We don't know what the tensile strength is of certain steel that they're going to use. If they put a baffle up with I-beams, it may look lovely, but they did that on 108th Street 5 years ago, saying they had a wonderful wall that fell apart and cost the city a fortune. And now they're redoing it again. You really have to make sure that we have intelligent, capable engineers, architects coming up with comprehensive plans so that we have short-term plans for right now, get things shored up, prepare ourselves for the next storm that might come down the road in 6 or 8 months. But at the same time, have a comprehensive plan and have a design contest so that people can really pick and choose and see the strengths and the weaknesses of certain plans. And I guess I'd really like to see the Parks Department do it, or even our community maybe sponsoring something. Because we really need bright, capable people coming in and giving us their best thinking and seeing what's been done around the world as far as walls and how people are protecting themselves. It can be done, there's no doubt about it. I can do it in New Orleans and other areas in this world. You can do it here, but we've got to come up with those right plans. We can't just wait for them to come to us and say, all right, this is what we're going to do, because they're already invested in it. They say, this is our plan, we really thought it out, and you're going to get it. And we're going to get it all right.
Yeah, that's right.
This is your last question. And don't forget, guys, please fill out your index cards so we can decipher those little items. Also, we need some volunteers to come go through them. We want to be very, very transparent. So, most of you on Facebook, you are on Facebook, Friends of Rockaway Beach. Send us a message, or make sure you put your name on the email list. We'll send a message out to you. We're going to do that. I think it's going to be February 16th here in the night. Okay? Okay, here's Noreen Ellis, Rockaway City.
John, I just wanted to say thank you for having everybody here. I think we're all in the same thing, really concerned. And I want to applaud to Joe Hartigan. Joe Hartigan came to me with the barriers, and we've had ongoing dialogue with the company. On our website, we put a pamphlet. We also put a petition. And we want to get the politicians to know we need something interim now. 126 to 149th, they're getting their baffle walls back by March. They're protected. 109th and down, they're getting sand, which is going to wash away, and money's going to go out the thing. And this isn't the Parks Department. This is the powers that be that are telling the Parks Department what to do. So Jill is trying her hardest. She's met with us. She's taken the HESCO information. But from 126 to 109th, and I'm being selfish here, because I'm on one of those blocks. I have no boardwalk, I have no beach, and the water is lapping up our street already. To have a chain link fence, and I know something is in the works, but the works needs to be now, because we're coming into nor'easter season. Tonight it's going to be nasty. I ask all of you, sign the petition. If it comes down to it, like many of you, I'm stuck with insurance and everything, but I'll pony up my own money to protect my house, because I can't have them do this to us again as a peninsula. We can't allow it anymore. And our board, over a year ago, started throwing around the idea of a conservancy. Like Central Park Conservancy tells the parks how to run Central Park. Maybe that's what we need. We need a conservancy down here because we're the people, we're the boots on the ground, we're the people with the knowledge. So if we need it, it needs to be from here. And then this administrative cost of 30% off the top for design, it's out the door. Because the $100 million they're getting, $30 million goes to administrative costs. They're no different than the Red Cross. They're reaping on our tragedy.
That's right.
So I thank everybody for coming. Please, yes, selfish, sign the petition. We got to get more people saying this is what we need it now. Because next month, by the summer, isn't going to do any of us good if we get damage again. FEMA's not going to give us more money. Insurance, whatever. We can't tolerate this. So a conservancy, I think, is a great idea. Getting people down here, Rockaway is a jewel. Now people from the outside are understanding how beautiful it is. Maybe we get the money to have a conservancy, just like Central Park, just like many of the other places that it's so efficiently run. It's a business, and our boardwalks should be our business. They are our business. So why don't we invest in our boardwalks and don't let the city tell us what to do?
I'd like to get one more person from Broad Channel I'm going to hear from. Okay. Rockaway.
Thanks, John. Thank you very much for holding this meeting. I think it was a great turnout. Like everybody here, it's heartbreaking to hear all the stories, and we all have a lot of the same stories. We had boats coming through our homes, you had the boardwalk going through your homes, so it wasn't a nice thing to say. My concern is there were a lot of great speakers here from the community, and the commissioner was put on the spot, and he did answer a lot of questions, so I don't think he was ready for that. But just leaving Congressman Turner's office because he's no longer our representative, Congressman Meeks is now everyone's congressman. And attending the last 2 community board meetings, he did not have one representative there. That's alarming to me because the money that comes to this community will come through the federal agency. So it will come through Congressman Meeks. He'll be the one pushing for our community. He'll be the one that'll be sitting at the meetings that will be the one to say how much Rockaway is going to get with the Army Corps of Engineers. And I think the Army Corps of Engineers has a big part in this because we need those jetties. And as much as the Parks Department is going to get from the city, the big money is going to come from the federal. So I think ending the meeting, I'd just like to remind everybody to please call Congressman Meeks. He should be at our community board meetings. Possibility of maybe having a meeting here with all our representatives up front. So instead of all the questions being pointed to a commissioner that just got called in on the spot, we should be asking our assemblyman, our city council, our congressman, our senator should be sitting up there, and we want to know, and the U.S. Senator, where is this money going? What are the plans? We should know by now. This is too long. Thank you.
How you doing, everybody? I'm Eddie Pastore, the other half of President Rockaway Beach. John's the front man, I'm the passion of the beach. What I'm going to tell you is probably the most important thing that you're going to hear tonight, is that the community stays involved. Without the community involvement, we have nobody to represent us. We're the ones that bring the pressure on our representatives to represent us. If we're not here to do that, they're not going to represent us the way we are. We have to put the pressure on them. I mean, we put these meetings together, and you got to keep coming out. Tomorrow there's another meeting here. You need to come up. You need to show up and make your needs known. The Army Corps of Engineer meeting, which is the 12th of February, there's no venue yet, but that's a big meeting. I mean, the whole Rockaway Peninsula should show up at that meeting and show them that we have teeth. We're not going to stand. We're not going to stand for Band-Aids. We want our homes, our lives, our children, our way of life back, and we're not going to stand for anything less. But really, it's a matter of the people being involved. If the people are not involved, we're going to get overlooked. We have to make noise. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And we're the squeaky wheel. And we have to get involved. And it's not only a matter of you getting involved, you have to get to your next door neighbor and tell them to get involved. Because me and John can only do so much. You know, we're on Facebook, we have email lists, we put out things, we work with the community boards, we do all this kind of stuff. But you guys need to get active and get other people involved, because there's a lackadaisical attitude in Rockaway. I mean, when we had our first rally, 30 people showed up. That was after Irene. I mean, you know, it just boils down to everybody here has a job to do. It's not a matter of just coming complaining and everything. You gotta be the solution, not the problem. And if you're not working to make Rockaway a better place by getting more people involved, then you're not helping. You're really not helping. We need this peninsula to speak up. We need everybody on this peninsula from one end to the other to speak up and say, listen, we need what we need here. You know, we got devastated. Our children was jeopardized. Our lives were jeopardized. All our merchants were jeopardized. Everything was destroyed. And you get 400 or 500 people come out? No, man. You gotta get busy. Everybody has a job to do. It's not gonna be just up to me, John. It's not gonna be up to the civics. It's the people. And you have to get with your neighbors, and you have to tell them, listen, you just can't sit home. You know what? Put the hammer down, put the sheetrock down for one night, and come to a meeting and show that Rockaway people are fed up. I mean, it's just that easy, because you know what? If you don't, you're going to be re-sheetrocking, re-putting in boilers, and everything else. So that's, you know, kind of what I want to leave you with. There's a meeting tomorrow night. People should show up. And for the Army Corps of Engineers, we should show up in droves.
Eddie, could I just tell you the February 12th Community Board meeting where the Army Corps is coming as our guest speaker? We did find a larger venue, and we're going to be at Scholars Academy. The auditorium seats 450 people.
Scholars Academy, we got that. We're going to be posting it. We're going to be emailing it. So let's get our people, let's get our neighbors, our friends, our family. Let's get everybody out there to go to these meetings.
What's the meeting?
Don't forget to drop them yellow sheets in the box, please.